Hey guys, so week 157 here on the homestead. 157 weeks ago, I moved to Bulgaria, gave up everything and started a homestead. So let's see what we're up to this week. Hey guys, so 157 weeks, it's just been over 3 years now, fantastic 3 years, and this week what I've been up to, this area behind me was all cleared off and swept, and it actually took a lot longer than you would think, but I can now see the tiles under here. I've also been getting ready to do some planting, and as requested for the beds, I've gone ahead and got a load of seeds. So first of all, we've got some leeks that were a Facebook suggestion. We have 2 different types of lettuce. We have marrows. These were suggested by Susie via the comments down below. We have savoury. These were a suggestion from a friend. And then lastly we have some tomatoes. My suggestion. But that's what I'm going to put in those 6 rows. But let's see what else we've been up to here on the homestead this week. Hey guys, so as you can see, the cherry tree is in full blossom. Looks like it's going to be an absolutely bumper harvest of cherries. We've got an awful lot of blossom up there. Well, even though the fountain isn't actually plumbed in, the bulbs that I surrounded it with are putting on a lovely show. We haven't actually got the pond liner to put the pond in, so I can't actually fill the fountain yet. But the fountain itself is looking adorable. Once the water's turned on, I'm sure this will look even better. So in here, what I did last year was plant a load of conkers, some horse chestnuts. As you can see, a lot of those have sprouted, so I'll be planting those out once they're a little bit bigger. They'll be going into the main field as a larger canopy tree around the edges with all the fruit trees in the middle. But we've had a pretty good germination rate, and I've got a very similar story going on with the walnuts, which are just next door. They're not anywhere near as big, but you can just see them starting to push through. Hey guys, so this under glass cloche germination method seems to work incredibly well. Unfortunately, there's a hell of a lot of weed seed in what I put in here. So as you can see, outside the glass, very little has germinated. Underneath the glass, a hell of a lot has germinated. The thing is, I only put maybe about 1 seed every 5 centimeters here. So most of those are weeds and not chilies. But as they get bigger, I'll be able to distinguish what's what and weed out what we don't need. But for germination wise, this method works incredibly well. So it's a little trench with glass over the top of it. Hey guys, so on Monday what I did was I came through and put a stick wherever there was a pea plant. So you can see there's 2 or 3 sticks in this photo. So at the beginning of the week, I just went through, and where those pea plants were, they got a stick and they will climb up the stick. As you can see, we've had a hell of a lot more germinate since then. So come Monday next week, it looks like I'm going to need a lot more sticks. And it's not just peas that have germinated, we've also got some of the squash, and at the back we actually have a load of the sunflowers germinated as well. Hey guys, how you going? So today I'm just going to do a tiny bit of planting and just show you how I get this done. So what we've got here, this row, this raised furrow, we're just going to take a hoe and we just drag it across the top. And as you can see, that creates like a little trench. I do that all the way along the line, but for now I'll just do this little bit. And then what I've got here are seeds that have been soaked. So as you can see, they've started to germinate already. And then we just sprinkle them in, paying no regards for spacing. and I employ a survival of the fittest approach. And then once they're in, just cover them over. And then we pat them down. And that's it. That's what I do all the way along the row. And that's how I plant all my seeds. Doesn't matter about depth, doesn't matter about spacing, just plant them and then thin and weed as needed. Hey guys, so this field, last year it was corn and marrows, I think. Corn and pumpkins, sorry. This year and next year it is actually going to be set aside, and I'm going to be composting on here as well. So what I've thought I'll do is I'm going to put up a reasonably permanent tall fence around this whole field. And then I'm going to use it as a chicken run as well, because I need to separate out some of the roosters and some of the hens and expand the area that they have. And they'll be able to pick through all of this vegetation and clear it off, fertilise it, till it, and get it ready for planting in a couple of years. And I'll just keep piling in more and more composting material in here. I went to get materials to do that, but unfortunately the wood place was closed. So I'll be going to get that tomorrow, and then what we'll do is we'll start making up some fence posts and then concreting them in, because the weather's meant to get much nicer next week. As you can see, everything very wet this week. Hey guys, I'm afraid that's all we had time for this week. So this is Marmalade, the most violent of violent cats. But he's coming round. But yeah, that's all we've got time for this week. I will of course talk to you again soon. So I hope you guys have achieved everything you wanted to this week and had a fantastic time. Okay then, talk to you next week. Bye bye.